sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings. On the Ravens sideline, head coach John Harbaugh. He's got his defense playing well. They enter this one coming off the shutout in the win a week ago. On the other sideline, it is the Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. This guy's stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy. But really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback for the Vikings.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is Odafe Owe getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Play action now. Jackson. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. Still on his feet. George Pickens. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. For the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. in for the sack. And that's a Baker's dozen. 13 for the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Ryan Wright now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll step up and run this. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 16.
Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Jackson. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
It's a gain of 4. And it's
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return. How good is that? Backs them up all the way to the 2. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2 and no further.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In motion, it's Jefferson. Again, it's Jones. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. It's not going to lose yardage. It's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
The first goal of backed-up offense, Mike, is to at least get the ball out enough that your long snapper and punter can operate at the standard depth. They're forcing a 3rd down here, Mike, so they got to figure out what's our best way to pick up enough yards. But even if we don't keep the drive alive, my punter can stand and not be under his own goal.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. To return, it is Turpin. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. On play action, here's Jackson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 5.
From the gun, Jackson into the hands of Pickens. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
It's fourth down.
So after being unable to pick up the first down on third down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter 4-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs.
Little play action here with McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And the Vikings first down.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run. It's Jones. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll put Addison in motion. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. 3rd, they need 8.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. The Ravens offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory.
A 7-yard pickup.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming as we are ready to get back underway. On the give, it's Mitchell. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Here's a 3rd down and 4. And the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
the play fake. Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Harrison Smith on the coverage.
Second down. Jackson. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Raven first down.
Baltimore first down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might have more Power Ranger.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another.
They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. Huff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal.
Back to throw. Jackson. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. Harrison Phillips. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Throwing Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. Third and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
Jackson now. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 4th TD grab of the season. Borregales now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
This is Joe. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Andrew Makuba up from his safety spot to make the stop. It's third and 4.
Brings up third and 4.
In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Roquan Smith, he gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. When the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Here's the punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. This returnable from inside is on 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
41-yard line.
And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
14 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Gain of 14. First down, Baltimore.
Now, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Andrew Van Ginkel gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up third down. Jackson looking to throw. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. A gain of 15. Well done. Facing third and 14, they pick it up.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Ravens.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
First down.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be second down. Now it's Jackson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
At the 50-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He takes off. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the first down. Good, smart play with the slide by J.J.
Gain of 24 yards. That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis. After this, a fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now McCarthy. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. On fourth down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. Riker's kick is good. And the Vikings are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
At the 35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Jackson. That's made by Pickens. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Jackson on 3rd and 2. He gets this complete to Mitchell. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. A gain of 9 yards. And a Raven 1st down.
Again, it's Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Jackson up top again. That's downfield, and he's got answers, his tight end. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
2nd down. Jackson. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not. And be taken down there.
A loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the 1st half, first one of the 2nd half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That's hard. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out. on this first half of play. And instead, well, we'll get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he'll take this across the 30 to about the 32. 3rd down and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Back to throw, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down. Play action now. Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far. And it draws the flag. On play action, here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
At the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson now. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A 54-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Vikings offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Incomplete. Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
That'll be returnable from the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 41-yard line.
They're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Baltimore.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll go right back to Flowers. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And he will score. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Jordan Addison, incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. The left side here, caught by Addison. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Vikings
Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
On the handoff, this is Bigsby. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 7.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up
Bigsby. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Another one through the upright. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Ravens will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. In motion, Naylor. On the ground now with Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. Will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. On the snap, a 4-1, and it's blocked. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
4 yards. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 24-yard gain.
Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Jonas Sanker on the stop. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of 8 yards. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Vikings.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Rolling to the left. Now he'll run. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The extra point now for Borregales. got it. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead.
40, Vikings 9.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Vikings offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Jones. Heck of an effort there to duck out of one tackle, but they wind up only gaining about a yard.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Vikings, 1st down.
On the give, it's Jones. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Here's McCarthy. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and 1. It's a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The Ravens offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And it's looking like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here as they are out to finish this one off. A design run here with Jackson. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. Ravens bring their punt team out.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. And he is going to go down, but we do have the marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
Still 2nd down.
Here's Jones.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And 2.
He'll try and throw it with McCarthy.
He was brought down by Hamilton. A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings.
For the Vikings.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
1st and 10.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he will not be able to turn up field. They'll drop him behind the line.
Back at the 42.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Gain of 14.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll run the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
A gain of a yard. 1st down, Baltimore.
A give to Mitchell. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 6. A run up the middle with Bigsby. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
He was brought
and
down
that's it.
by Javon Hargrave.
3rd and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Throwing Jackson. He'll try and get there. And he's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens stretch things out even further.
Ravens 47, Vikings 9.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. second down and 3.
A 7-yard
They'll put
pickup
Addison in motion.
brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Moving to his right.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this will be recovered by the defense on the final play. Kind of a fitting end to this one. This game is over. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.